Please forgive the interruption. I mean no disrespect. And I mean that sincerely. To the contrary, I respect you immensely. As a matter of fact, in my humble estimation, you are without question one of the most impressive superstars to ever grace a WWE ring. Seth, you have accomplished virtually everything there is to accomplish. You're absolutely brilliant, with the exception of your fashion choices. But I have to say that it's because of those accolades that you've been chosen. You see, it's my responsibility to get the giant matches. And a win over Seth freaking Rollins would be absolutely huge. So Seth, with all due respect, and I mean that sincerely, I would caution you against making predictions about your future, because when the Nigerian giant is finished with you, you might not have much of a future after Backlash.
But I gotta be honest, you kind of undersold your giant here. He is not just huge, he is the tallest man I've ever seen in my entire life. The strongest, the most powerful force in WWE. Omos, you are once in a generation. Because you were born that way. Seth freaking Rollins is one in a generation because I made myself that way. I should be afraid of you. I should be afraid of you, but I'm not. And at Backlash, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna make your ass famous. I'm gonna give you the match of your life, and then I'm gonna bounce your big head off this canvas, and you wake up from your 3-second nap. An arena filled with people are gonna be singing my song.
Break the laws. This is the moment we change